Joe Flacco was asked yesterday, does he think this team can make a playoff run?
I do. I mean, I think you guys have watched these guys all year. They're a resilient group and got a lot of talent. It's one of the more talented teams I've been on in a while, and you can tell that, right away. So it's not easy when you take these long road trips and you come up empty-handed, but and right now we're not going to probably be able to reflect too much, but hopefully when we get back in there during the week, we can go out and have more good practices and eventually put this thing behind us.
Eric Brown's had a pretty good running game, but it was not up to its standard today. Why was that?
You know what? I really expected us to have some space out there and be able to do some things. I think late in the game there on the second to last real drive where we ended up scoring, I do think you saw us loaded up a little bit and started to get some seams and looked like we were going to wear them down a little bit. It's just a shame that we didn't put ourselves in position to kind of do that the next drive. I think if we just get that started with either a 3-yard rush by me or a throwaway, and then you kind of give ourselves more chances to complete a pass and do more of that. I think it's one of those games that even though it wasn't going early on, you would have seen it kind of pop in the last few minutes of the game there and helped us out. So,
and Scott, I think a lot of what it was is the Rams kind of said, all right, let's see if he still has the arm strength. And then they said, oh, he still has the arm strength.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. You have a quarterback who hasn't played in 11 months, new to the team. Let's see if he can beat us. And he started to beat them. The Rams adjusted. And, the Rams also made a couple of behind the line of scrimmage plays against the run early that I think if you're Kevin Stefanski calling plays, and all of a sudden it's a -5, then you got to go, okay, we got to be careful about how we run it here. We're having some success throwing the ball. So I think all those things tie in, but I think the number one was, you're right. They needed to see Joe Flacco prove that he could throw it, and once he did, they adjusted, and I think that will continue to be the case throughout the rest of the season. As long as Flacco's throwing it, that's going to give this running game more space.
Yeah, I completely understand. I would have done that if I was the Rams. I would expect the Browns to do that if they were going against Joe Flacco, without question. That's the smart thing to do.